Before we get into our next video, I want to take this opportunity to thank those who have already subscribed. If you hadn't done so already, please, we would definitely appreciate you if you hit that subscribe button, watch our content, hit that thumbs up, and also share this content. Be greatly appreciated. Now we'll go ahead and begin the next episode of what we sell on eBay. Welcome back to the next episode on what's sold on eBay. Now these are going to be the orders that we sold on our eBay store, and we'll just start pulling items as we receive our orders. So the first order for this episode is going to be a Minion figure. It's going to be on card, and it's going to be in banker box number 2. The name of this figure is The Rise of Gru. Let's go. Banker box 2. So we'll just have to it's gonna be this one. I'm gonna alright, let's see if I can. Alright, I'm gonna have to get this box down. Alright. Needed both my hands to get that box off the shelf so I can grab this Minion that sold. Go ahead and take it to the table where we package our stuff. We still got quite a few inventory in that box. Have a few little space there that we can, when we do some listings, we can go ahead and fill that space up. But this Minion right here sold for $10 plus shipping. I'm pretty sure we probably didn't pay but $1 for this. So 1 into 10 minus fees, ain't bad. It ain't perfect. It ain't the biggest turnover, but I'll take it. Go and get this packaged up and process our next order. All right, this next order that we're about to pull was just listed less than 24 hours ago. We actually picked it up yesterday and it sold today. It's gonna be a vintage Gillette Pocket Edition razor set, produced somewhere in the early 90s. The case is gonna actually be basket weave style. So this one by far is gonna be one of the quickest turnarounds as far as us purchasing it, listing it, and it getting sold. Which I just put a video out on some rare finds at the recent estate sale we went to, and this was one of the items that we purchased. This, we actually paid up a little bit on this, paid $30 for this, and it sold for $175 plus the cost of shipping. So we'll get this packaged up, securely, placed in an appropriate box, and have it sent out to the buyer. We actually had this listed for $200. The buyer sent an offer for $150, and I went ahead and just sent a counter for $175, and they accepted it. The last one of these that I comped that sold for $199, so we were pretty close to what the last one sold for. Go ahead and get this boxed up, then process our next eBay order. All right, the next item we're gonna pull for eBay is gonna be another Hummel figurine. This one is gonna be called Little Sweeper. So we'll get that pulled. And that's gonna be her right there. This Hummel figurine sold for $16 plus shipping. And I'll get that packaged up and shipped out to the buyer. All right, the next item we're gonna pull that sold on eBay is gonna be a G.I. Joe Timeless Collection. And it's gonna be on the top shelf. It's gonna be this figure right here. Get this set on the table. Marine Jungle Fighter. All right, this set right here sold for $108 plus shipping. So we'll get this packaged up and shipped out to the buyer. This is pretty heavy. So that's what I'll be working on next, getting this packaged up and shipped out so it'll arrive just as you see it. All right, the next item we're gonna pull that we sold on eBay is gonna be a stamp sheet in our stamp binder. So we'll go grab that. It's gonna be the stamp binder. I gotta reorganize these stamps at some point. Let me see here. John Wayne is gonna be what we're looking for. And there it is right there. So we'll get that pulled out. There's one on that, on the back. So we'll get this one pulled out. And this stamp sold for $10.50 plus shipping. What I'll do is I'll get one of my comic book bags and boards. I'll go ahead and secure that in that. Then I'll take some extra cardboard, front and back, get it taped up so it don't get all bent up. Then find the appropriate packaging material, put that in there, and get this shipped out to the buyer. We picked this whole lot of stamps out in the estate sale. Didn't pay too much for them, so we're already in the profit on these stamps. So we'll go ahead and process this order, then ship out the next one. All right, we had to go to a magazine bag and board. The stamp sheet was just a little bit bigger than my silver comic bag and board, so we have some extra magazine bags and boards. So that's how we'll go ahead and protect this sheet, along with, like I mentioned earlier, we'll put some cardboard front and back so this thing don't bend during shipping. All right, we've got our stamp in a magazine bag and board, prevent it from getting any creases. Then we'll just take some cardboard and we'll just overlap it, then we'll just tape that back up. I'd already did it and thought, hey, you know, I need to show y'all what I typically do when I ship something that don't need to get bent. So I'll get that taped back up, and that'll prevent it from bending. Let me know your thoughts. All right. The next eBay order that we're going to have to process is going to be a mermaid Barbie. So we need to go to our first filing cabinet right here, and let me just move this over. And it's actually going to be this one that's sold. She's going to be a Fairytopia magical mermaid doll. Her name is Christy. 2003 Mattel Barbie. She sold for $77 plus shipping. So we'll get her packaged up and shipped out to the buyer. Thank you guys for watching our videos. If you hadn't done so already, please hit that like button. If you hadn't already subscribed to our channel, we definitely appreciate new subscribers. Doesn't cost you any money to subscribe to our channel. Share this content with your friends and family, and thanks for watching.